And now I'm going to present the result of my research titled Effect of Carburizing Temperature and Size Schleichera Oleosa Carbonized Chorcoal on the mechanical properties of low carbon steel. Firstly, I'm going to introduce the research of this research. Me, myself, Agustinus Dibetan, as the captain of this research, and the member of the research are Franciscus Piniron, Amiruddin Abdullah, Abraham Adel, and we are from Department of Mechanical Engineering, State Polytechnic of Cuba. Steel and carbon chorcoal. Steel contain a considerable concentration of iron alloy and carbon when compared to other elements. Furthermore, carburizing process is using to improve mechanical properties of these metals through the addition of an activated carbon. The study used raw and smooth size of Schleichera Oleosa wood chorcoal in the carburizing process to diffuse into low carbon steel surface. Research methodology. The material used for the experiment is steel with a chemical composition. The carbon used for hardening the surface of the steel is Schleichera Oleosa Carbonized. Early research. M. A. Abdul Razak 2016 examined the surface hardening process of low carbon steel by cooling oil. A. D. Betan et al. 2019 investigated the shear strength properties of low carbon steel hardened using Schleichera Oleosa Carbonized. Ihom et al. 2011 conducted experiment on various organic ways to increase the surface hardness of mild steel. Reset variables. Independent variables. Heat treatment temperature. Holding time 60 and 19 minutes. Size Schleichera Oleosa Carbonized. Dependent variables. Structure micro. Figures hardness. Controlled variables. Water cooling. Carburizing process. The specimens were put into a stainless steel box ready for carburizing at 800 Celsius degree, 850 Celsius degree, 900 Celsius degree with holding time of 60 and 90 minutes respectively, then slowly cooled in water media. Result: the figures hardness value of samples from carburizing process are detailed in table 1. Research result 1. From table 1, It can be seen that the use of different size of carbon chorcoal results in an increasing values of Vickers hardness when the heating temperature is greater. 2. The highest value of Vickers hardness occurs at the size of raw carbon chorcoal 382.68 V. Figure 1. Effect of carburizing in quenching media on Vickers hardness. Figure 1. Microstructure photo at 850 Celsius percent with holding time for 90 minutes. Figure 2. Microstructure photo at 900 Celsius degree with holding time for 60 minutes. The microstructure for carburizing process at 850 Celsius percent with a 60-minute holding time, so perlite structure formed in grain boundaries is increasingly dominant. However, from result obtained, the hardness values increases. The photo microstructure. 2. The specimen microstructure for carburizing process at 900 Celsius per degree with a holding time for 60 minutes. So small portion of ferrite, however cemented structure already exists but is relative small and dominated by martenship in addition to perlite structures. Therefore, the hardness is in this condition increase when compared to previous. Conclusion: the different signs of carbon chorcoal for the metal surface hardening process produce varied values of Vickers hardness. The surface hardness of the steel is strongly influenced by the size of the carbon chorcoal grains, temperature, and holding time. Thank you for your attention.